温暖的点滴。我们曾携手走过命运的荆棘，心与心的温热抵挡了岁月的侵袭，情与情的诺言交换出盛开的奇迹。我们不再只是孤独的个体。婚礼，
这是
的心共生奇迹，成熟的落叶，我们要携手相恋。去所有的伴侣，用曾经的甜蜜交出懂得更近。那是
一个辉煌的眼正在传递，是我们共同向往的事，就是万里。这是这星星相应的真心。
这就是
大泪投入谁能关心？
我们把世俗生活
光，你黑暗的太平，去寻找那个彼此灵魂信息的水印，光出现身体里暗红的天际。那世界天下天宝最重的回忆，那些自己水上终身不息的余地，是温暖感生的大地，每一座黄昏晨曦的纯净静，都有一个终点。是为了那红尘深处，是先为你。
Alright, let's get ready. We've got 1 more minute to go.
让感动汇聚成永恒的大同原理。
Okay. Good evening, everybody. So before we're going to start our session for tonight, we're going to first sing 3 songs together. All these songs are written and composed by Master Tetsun. They're embedded with high positive energy. So let's sing along as we uplift our energy as we learn from each other tonight. So we have the first song on screen right now. Thank you.
Offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well. Worry free till the end of time. More fortune than you need, mind and body never aged, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time. blissful joy. Love is found everywhere. The beauty of hills and oceans makes you smile forevermore. Embrace the love to infinity, having peace and serenity. Embrace the prayer of love. Prayer of offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well, worry-free till the end of time. More fortune than you need, and mind and body never ache, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time. World peace and bright sunshine, man and woman happy and free, abundance of virtue, blissful joy. Love is found everywhere. The beauty of hills and oceans makes you smile forevermore. Embrace the love to infinity, having peace and serenity. Embrace the prayer of love. World peace and bright sunshine, man and woman happy and free, abundance of virtue, blissful joy. Love is found everywhere. The beauty of hills and oceans makes you smile forevermore. Embrace the love to infinity, having peace and serenity. Embrace the prayer of love, having peace and serenity. Embrace the prayer of love, having peace and serenity. Embrace the prayer of
Offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well, worry-free till the end of time. More fortune than you need, a mind and body never age, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time. Yes, indeed, we're also blessed because we are resonating with the sun energy. And let's sing the next song together, Because of the Sun.
Because of the sun, life is bright and shining. The world is happy, everything is lively. Because of the sun, I I become stronger. Because of the sun, I find my direction. Because of the sun, I have clarity. Because of the sun, I regain my peace. Because of the sun, I let go my pain. Because of the sun, I rise and shine. Because of the sun, we have abundance and hope in life. To fulfill the hopes and dreams that we once had. This love touches us deeply. Ever since then, the sun is with us everywhere. This resonance is a brand new experience which creates amazing life stories. We are extremely lucky, extremely fortunate. Because of the sun, life becomes glorious. Hope all of us can resonate and enjoy this feeling every moment. Let's spread love to the world to allow more people to benefit. Because of the sun, life becomes prosperous. Because of the sun, I accelerate. Because of the sun, future's in my hands. Because of the sun, I'm motivated. Because of the sun, I am amazed. Life with the sun, I feel free. Sun within me, life is eternity. Sun in my heart, my wishes come true. Sun in my soul, I rise and shine. Blessings from the sun, I sing with my heart. Because of the sun, life is so completed. Grateful to the sun, my love to the sun. Because of the sun, love in harmony.
Because of the sun, life is bright and shining. The world is happy, everything is lively. Because of the sun, I become stronger. Because of the sun, I find my direction. Because of the sun, I have clarity. Because of the sun, I regain my peace. I let go my pain. I rise and shine. So let's sing the next song together. It's a new song from Master called The Fish.
亲情和爱情是沿途的鱼，责任了我干涸贫瘠思绪。感谢那缘分， 让我们相聚。友情是寒夜里温暖的序，燃烧着香火把烛火飞去，但终究烟花散离情别绪，还是要回到这孤独身躯。所有的恩与爱都是奇遇，是帮我往前有暂借的雨。当繁华落尽后归于空虚，才看清命运书写好的序。原来我是因为逆流而上的鱼，要学会哪怕痛也不再恐惧。这一生就算是满身伤愈，都是为灵魂做最强的防御。原来我是一位吞吐天地的鱼，把爱恨当作了推进的局，磨亮了一生仅永恒名誉，为了那下一世完美的延续。别沉迷水草间温柔的剧，那只是暂时的安慰小曲。当生命走到了最终岛屿，要检视这灵魂剩下何去。这辈子是序曲更是一曲，每一刻都要做深思熟虑，不为了带走那真实际遇，只为了让心智能够高举。所以我是一位破浪而出的鱼，越过了龙门后便是新天域。感谢那种人气曾经给予，让我能有像那辉煌的规律。在深，浪在大，无所惧。游玩这一生，我终于看透了谜语。
This life is like a long and winding journey. Family and love are the rain along the way. They moisten my dry and barren thoughts, grateful for the fate that brought us together. Friendship is the warmth on a cold night's quid, burning like a torch that helps me leap and soar. Yet fireworks always fade, affection drifts apart In the end, I return to this solitary body. Good evening, everybody. All right. My deepest gratitude to Master Tet Sun, deepest gratitude to the universe, and deepest gratitude to the Almighty Sun. Welcome everybody back to our every Thursday session. That's where we learn from each other and see. Oh, I got distracted by this very shining bottle. So I must look more shiny. Yeah. So anyway, it's very good to have everybody back in class as we learn together, because ultimately we want to be like this fish, right? Swimming in the ocean, telling us that we have a free way, because we want to be free from a lot of burden that we have in life. We want to be free from a lot of challenges. So that's exactly why we're in this system, learning through all the methods that Master has taught us so that we can have a better control of our life. My name is Eileen. I'm one of the hosts tonight, and let's introduce my beautiful co-host.
Thank you, Eileen. Deeper gratitude to Master Tet Sun, gratitude to the Mighty Sun, and gratitude to the universe, and most gratitude to everyone here tonight. Yes, I'm Rebecca. Good evening, everyone. Once again, happy to see everyone in our Thursday class. This is the only English class, and that we can actually resonate our positive energy together. We need more people to resonate together. So invite friends here to join us on every Thursday in our PPC, the only English class. All right, thank you.
Right. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, so please allow me to first introduce our author, Master Tet Sun, which is the author of this very, very important book. Master Tet Sun is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center, teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Tet Sun has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master Sun has written over 70 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. We are definitely grateful to Master Tet Sun, who has founded the Richest Life organization. So in this community, we want to promote simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any soliciting, refrain from any business transaction, and refrain from any money laundering issue. And most important is we want to come here so that we learn from each other. We want to resonate. And very importantly, we want to tell ourselves that we are all looking for a brighter path in front of us. As you know, life can be short for some people. Life can be very long for some people. But what we want is we want today to be a better day than yesterday, tomorrow to be a better day than today, right? I mean, there's people who can't even smile in maybe one day in a month because they've got so much trouble. We want to be the one that we can walk out every day from our house smiling and bringing light to anybody that we can come path across, right? So just now I was having my dinner, a very quick dinner at Chinatown Point. So there was this lady who came in and buy noodle, you know, and nowadays everything is self-service, right? You got to order yourself, you got to take your soup or your noodle yourself. She was in a walking stick, carrying a lot of things. So she placed her order, and when the food was ready, the staff just say, "Auntie, 好了." So I look at her. She sat like a table across me. And straight away, I put down my food. I told her, 你坐下来, you sit down. So I went to carry the food and I give it to her. I give her a chopstick and the spoon. And she was so grateful to me just by a simple act. But for me, I felt so happy that I can help another person. You see, so life is, in this real society, it has become like this, you know. People in the shop is self-service. They won't even have a thought that, oh, looking at her with a stick, she already have problem trying to sit down. They won't even automatically come out and serve her the food because they are so used to a very mundane job every day. Their job is to take order, the uncle cook, and the uncle say, 好了. So this becomes very systematic for them until such times that sometimes they lose a little bit of passion in life. right? So, but a simple helping hand, like what we can do, can actually brighten the auntie, right? So before I leave, she also smiled to me. So I said, Auntie, take care, because she was also sitting very close to a down slope. So I actually adjusted her chair and things like that. So, and then when I look at her, I was telling myself, one day I may grow old to be like her. I may be grow old to come to the stage I have to use a walking stick walking around on my own, because I still need to go out and survive. So I tell myself, if everyone can just lay a simple helping hand to someone in need, how beautiful this world can be. All right. So that's exactly why we are here learning from each other. So just to clarify, it doesn't mean that, because I know Rebecca from some business transaction, then she asked me to come and learn supervising. No. Because the whole say no business transaction. So that's not the way, okay? Because whoever that we come across with, maybe we got to know each other from some business transaction, but because what we mean that when you're inside this environment, if you're new, you don't know each other, we want to refrain from that. Because why? We don't want to mislead people that, because there are really some networking session or even some cultural session that people go there for a purpose. All right. At the end of the day, we cause a lot of disruption to some of the members around. So we just want to be mindful about that. And very important is give ourselves a chance to see how this system can help us to be a happier person on earth. Right, Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Eileen. Definitely. When we are here in Super Life Secret Code, we learn how to be a better person. The first thing that we need to change ourselves, we follow our 弟子规, follow our step 14 homework. So we intend and we are here to change ourselves and to improve ourselves. So our better life is actually in our very, very fast in front of us. So, all right, we are going to continue our first book, to start on our first book, Super Life Secret Code. We are going to invite our reading angel, Ellen, and then Sing Mays to read for this page. And we are start on the first page and the back of the book. And then today we are going into our chapter 4. It's going to end our chapter 4. And next week we are going to start our chapter 5. All right, we are going to read the front page. Uncle takes 第一面. Yes, we are here to share to everyone for reading of this book, and we are not teaching, so we only follow Master Ted Sun teaching. So everyone, we just do a sharing and then we are reading together. All right, we are going to start. Super Life Secret Codes, the key to unlock your life by Master Ted Sun. The book contains simple ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different faith or spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life Secret Codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcend the boundaries of religions and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an eternal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like the bright sun and bring rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibrations of the cosmos. These secrets from the nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Code. Yes, we are here to empower our positive energy. All right, we are going into page 54. Today we are going to start off on the last paragraph.
Sometime during a consultation, I will try an experiment with the student. For example, if the student question is too difficult to resolve, I will ask him to calm his mind and sincerely apply love and gratitude towards his particular problem. After about 10 to 15 minutes, through the transformation of the student feelings towards the problem and implementing these two secret codes, the outcome of the situation has changed. This example illustrates the point I make before that everything on the earth is alive and always changing. Even if the most accurate fortune teller predicts difficulties and hardship in your future, as long as you try your best to face the oncoming problems and challenges and do what you need to do, oftentimes these problems can be resolved. Fortune telling may foretell the possible difficulties, but this does not mean your future cannot be changed. Use these two life codes wisely to keep the good in life, but when you encounter the bad, apply these two life secret codes to correct the events to keep life smooth. As long as you are sincere, with these two codes in your hands, you will be able to march forward and reach a better future. Joyfully share your experience and prize these two majestic and important life codes with others to help them reach the right path and resolve their problems. This will in turn solve problems in our society and help the universe to reduce the chances of creating negative energy. Once you have the desire to help people, you will hold on to these two life codes more tightly because you will realize that with the help of these two codes, success that may seem difficult to reach for others is easily reached by you. It was fate which allowed me to share these two secret codes with you, and I only hope those who read this book can utilize these two codes wisely and not simply follow without application and practicing, because you will gain nothing if you do not practice. When you follow and listen, it does not mean you will gain positive change in life, but if you are willing to continuously feel, experiment, and understand the subtleties of these two codes, you will learn to firmly control the application of these two codes, which will help you resolve all problems easily. You will also realize that your problems and worries often arise from complicated views, lack of interaction, or a complete disconnection with the universe. Therefore, when we use these life codes, we will no longer drift along the paths of life. In this, we will continue to receive more blessing from the universe. This idea may still seem abstract, but you must accept this concept to be able to practice, apply, and validate these two life codes to understand that they are important life-solving tools. Thank you.
Now I will teach you how to quickly feel these two codes and utilize them as you desire. Pick a quiet location to sit or lie down and wear comfortable clothes which allow smooth blood flow. Stay in a position and close your eyes. Take 3 to 7 deep breaths or until you feel relaxed. Then think about your last meal. Think about how you enjoy the food from the transformation of energy from nature and how animals and plants derive their energy from nature and the universe. The universe unconditionally gives us this energy, and this energy enters our food for us to consume. This is the unconditional love from the universe. It has unselfishly given love to us and to those in need, and in return, we should sincerely show our love and gratitude, while deeply feeling and appreciating the source of this great love. In your heart, define this impression of love and gratitude to become an expression of you. The expression of this love and gratitude depends on your level of perception, understanding, and the grasping of this concept. So the more you practice, the deeper these two codes will imprint in your heart and soul. Therefore, remind yourself of the unconditional love from the universe and that these two codes should be applied in every second of your life to continuously create positive resonance and vibration. Place this feeling into everyone and everything you encounter in life and clearly tell yourself to diligently put it into daily practice. Because of your determination, these two codes will help you fight all challenges and resolve all problems in life and create hope for the future. In this moment, Visualize yourself as a transmitter and project this feeling of love and gratitude from your heart to everything and everyone that you have met to all your problems and even to your enemies. Thank your enemies for the experience and the lesson, and transmit the love from your heart to them and tell them that you love them and understand that all the problems have melted away by the power of love. After your visualization, clearly tell yourself that you have endless love from the universe and that all worries will quickly disappear and a beautiful life will begin. By using this visualization technique, problems in life such as marriage, children, employment, other people or event, or problems which may seem impossible to resolve will all be easily resolved. Big problems will reduce to small problems, and small problems will simply go away, and your life will become smooth. When all your problems have gone away, you will feel that the world is beautiful and harmonious, which will lead you to a positive cycle and a better life. You must remember that when you have experienced this positive change, you should encourage more people to apply these 2 life secret codes. Then in your life, you will realize that the result of your action and achievement will expand exponentially and generate more positive surprises. To re-emphasize, please remember that these 2 life secret codes, love and gratitude, as you feel the beneficial change in your life, do not forget to share these 2 secret codes with others freely, as this is an important point in mastering the 2 life secret codes. Thank you.
Thank you, Sing Mei and Alan. Wow. As you feel the beneficial change in your life, do not forget to share these 2 secret codes with others freely. Yes, it's very grateful. I have a good friend. She actually have some problems, and then during the practicing of the visualizations, she had break the problems. The problems with her son is very, very big problems. The son actually go into 14 years old, she go into K-pop. So he has actually caught by the police the second time. So Jessica has been in Superlight Secret Code, but she didn't really practice a lot because she's a very busy with businesswoman. And so I actually keep encouraging her. I tell her that it's true. And she started practicing last month. And then she actually do a batch of the brush making after the step 1, 2, 3. And then last Sunday, she has actually, the son turned out to be, start to be better. If not, he actually turned violent. It's very scary. So last week started, I checked with Jessica. She told me that he is getting better and better. And then he actually go back to the school. If not, he refused to go to school. So it's very grateful to Master Son in this Superlight Secret Code, this love and gratitudes. Without love and gratitude, we don't know how to handle him, because we are in the angle, and we start with anger with everyone at homes, with the husbands, with the children, with the mother-in-law at home. But she is very, very nice. She talked to the mother-in-law saying that the son is having some little problems, a small little problem. So hope that the mother-in-law can stay upstairs because they stay in a bungalow house. So because she afraid that when the son turn violent, he can injure the grandmother. So she explains to the mother-in-law saying that you stay in a room if it's anything happen, so avoid things happen. She tell them the truth because she want things to prevent getting serious. So she's very, I realized that she got very wisdom from our Superlight Secret Code. When she start to practice, she do print books, and then she sent a lot of books to friends. And last night she actually landed in Hong Kong. She meet up one of the friend who facing some health problems, and then she brought 2 books to her friend in Hong Kong. And straight away she asked me to contact the Hong Kong office, our classroom. I have contacted Candy to actually contact this friend of hers, Lisa, so she can guide her to the classroom. So every single thing we have actually received, we share people who actually need helps. If not, they don't know where to go and how to find way out. So it's very grateful that what Jessica do, and I always believe in her because she is a very, very kind woman. in her whole life. I have actually known her since I born in day one. She's 2 years younger than me. So we are very, very close, like a sister. And she have any problem, she will just come to me. So every single thing she do, she knows that what is she doing, what is Super Life Seeker Coach doing. It's just a two quote, love and gratitude. I always tell her that you send a lot of blessing to everyone. And today, after the Hong Kong friends, and then she called me, this Stephanie's, she actually got into breast cancer, the second relapse, and the mother also in the hospital. She said, sis, can you send me 2 books and then ask, she have a driver, ask the driver to deliver to her house. So I am going to meet out this Stephanie also. When our energy lifted out, we can actually transcend our negative energy to a positive energy by just doing our visualizations. So it's very grateful with this tool and this system that we follow step by step. We can actually see our bright light, because Master always tell us that we have to lighten our own to make ourselves brighter, shine our own self, and in order to shine other people's. Yes, all right. I'm very, very grateful. And again, I will still have to follow Jessica up and then to wish everyone receive a better path. Yeah, Eileen.
Yes, thank you, Rebecca, and thank you to our reading angels, Sami and Ellen. I want to bring everybody to this attention at the bottom of page 55. So it says here, when you follow and listen, it does not mean you will gain positive change in life, but if you are willing to continuously feel, experiment, and understand the subtleties of these 2 codes, you will learn to firmly control the application of these 2 codes, which will help you resolve all problems easily. So the key word here I want to bring the attention to everybody is application. Yes, it doesn't matter it took us how long, but the important thing is that we must know we need to apply, right? So sometimes at the very start, we may not apply in the right way. That's where we keep coming back to class. That's where we attend the Sunday Master Global Online classes, which is our 网络共修课. And that's where we come here to listen to everybody's testimony. Then from there, we will know how to correct our steps so that we can better apply what we have learned. So there are members or even students who are very devoted in coming to study group class, but they don't see changes. Then they ask me why. So I will ask them a very simple question. Have you started practicing your essential step 1, 2, 3? And most of the time they will tell you, I don't know how to do it, right? So actually, it's not that they don't know how to do it. I think the key is we must make this first step forward. All right, so a gentle reminder to everybody, you must finish chapter 1 to 7 of this book before you start the essential step 1, 2, 3. What we have read just now in the last passage is actually already essential step 2. So why Master want us to finish the 7th chapter so that we can start doing our visualization? Because in all this, that's where he gives us some foundation, and that's where we know how to actually apply and do our essential step 1, 2, 3. If you cannot do it correctly, just keep trying and keep trying. All right. And by listening to more of Master songs, doing his reading, listening to all this YouTube, sometimes you just suddenly, ding, the switch just turn on. Then you realize that, oh, now I know how to do my essential step 1, 2, 3. And in fact, 2 weeks ago in his 网络共修课, he explained very, very clearly how to actually do our repentance, right? How to actually do our repentance correctly. And he told us the basis to go back to is actually watching 蔡吕旭老师的弟子规. Because sometimes we realize that, oh, I think we have done everything right. Nothing else to repent. Then you go back to 弟子规, listen to 蔡吕旭老师 for the 41 chapter. Then you start to pen down what is it that you have not done enough, right? Or what is it that you could have done better? So that's how we can start to actually discover and then so-called discover what are all the further things that we have not really repented. Okay, so he told us that 弟子规 we must always go back to the version that is taught by 蔡吕旭老师, because over the years, Master has seen many people teaching 弟子规, but that is the version that he recommend all of us to stay on track for our learning. Okay, in fact, just yesterday on YouTube, there's a publish of a interview session. Okay, 遇见幸福, all right. So very thankful now with the AI technology. When you click on the YouTube link, go to the settings icon, you can select English. But of course, Amy voice become a man voice also lah, because it's an AI translator. So the lady you see there is actually Miss Amy from US.
Yes.
All right, so very thankful for that session. It's about 27.32 something minutes. I think I watched it yesterday over when I was having my dinner, and I just realized that, wow, just by a simple interview, it enlightened me again. Right, enlightened me a lot of things sometimes we may tend to overlook in our cultivation journey. So, and I think it's a very good video. It's a very simple Q&A session of talking. And I think that is a good video that we can share to a lot of people to let them understand, because basically Master talked a lot about positive and negative energy. Okay, so it's very, very good for us. And the questions asked are somehow quite related to what we face in the real society. All right, so there's a video that I would encourage everybody to go to. I'll put the link into our group chat so that y'all can actually turn it on. And it was, I think they're trying to do it more multi-languages. I did not try because my computer is only Chinese and English. So maybe I should try if I put it to Vietnamese, and then I see maybe the Vietnam translation may be out. Because with the AI dubbing, you can actually do a lot of auto translation. So we can try that. So let's say if you have a friend in Thailand, you want to send, maybe we do a little bit of homework ourselves, try to see if that speaks in Thai before you send to that person, right? Because if you send to the person, not in the language that the person wants to read, obviously the person would not connect. They will not want to read. Then that may have caused you to miss a chance to share something that is so very beneficial to them. All right. So at this point of time, I think we want to invite our sharer. Invite May first. Yes.
we
All right.
May.
Come. Let's do a short sharing. Give us your experience of your recent event, and of course, after this coming back to the English class, how is your learning journey?
Chinese
No problem. I can translate for you. All right. We allow May to share in Chinese so she can express in a more fluent manner, and then I'll do a translation for her.
感恩天地，感恩太阳公公，感恩老师。我要感恩感恩全球的主办人，还有感恩 Rebecca and Irina。
When you speak English, I think it will be more comfortable. Yeah. Speak
感恩
English.
Mr. Ho and 新慧姐。
Yeah.
超马家人感恩。
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
嗯
First, 我要讲的是，我24年呢参加了这个，因为是 Annie 算了，
嗯
带我进来，因为我听了他讲这个《弟子规》，所以我进来超马。说，当我进来超马，我觉得这个能量的感觉很棒，所以我 stay。And 我七月的时候，24年7月的时候，我去了这个马来西亚。说这个我回来的时候，我觉得我的感觉好像很 light， 整个人，所以我留下来，我在学习。所以我进来了超马的时候，我要分享的时候，我发觉到，我有恐惧，我不可以站在这边，我的恐惧 ，like I'm shaking， 我整个人不可以讲得很，我不知道我在讲什么，out of control， 不可以控制我自己，所以我在学习，感恩 Rebecca 给我14 homework 没有读14，我说哎呦这样多，我做什么1、2、3，所以我从我24年我做步骤1、2、3的时候，不是很了解的时候，没有深入的时候，没有怎样讲呢？不明白，不了解，没有去真正的去，所以我很简单的去做这个步骤1、2、3，但是做的不好，我就觉得我的能量做什么一直好像不对这样，所以我又从我再深入的时候。但是还是不可以控制我这个恐惧，不可以控制我的恐惧，所以我就一直在那边去 反求诸己。老师每次说我反求诸己，所以我就发觉这个恐惧从我的憎恨，很多烦恼，很多的无奈。哇，我真的，我那时候我一直忏悔，我做忏悔，做那个步骤也是很认真的进去。我用爱与感恩去融化我自己里面的这个不愉快的感觉，的憎恨跟烦恼那个东西，把它就是我一想到我就用爱与感恩 gratitude，说慢慢的，但是我在还是不完全的去控制的时候，我就很有一点烦了。就我再深入的去进入了这个系统的时候，我就决定，因为我听了老师那个一首歌《一心向前飞》，我要飞去美国去看老师。
Yes，
看老师说，看了老师回来，我觉得整个人有帮助，帮助我这个，我又上了身心灵的那个课程，让我整个人觉得不一样。我觉得我可以怎样讲 ？I can move forward。我有一个方向，我做人有一个方向。I can I let go my pain。I move forward。我觉得我感恩这个老师这个 Secret Code 的 system， 感恩天地，感恩所有的超马家人，给我这个，我有这个机会来接触这个，我很幸福，真的，我早跑出了我有这个恐惧症啊，我可以走出来，到现在我可以真的站在这边，我还有我，当我在这个，我还有很多的，就是问题啊，就是我的病嘞。我跟人家讲我有病，人家看我哪里什么病，其实是我的负能量。在那边做盖，我真的那时候我进来的时候，我很多，哇，我很无奈嘞。从早上啊，我那时候还没有进来超马的时候，我是一个礼拜可以3天啊去 DCM 哎，每次去，不是头痛还是颈痛还是脚痛还是筋痛，我都不明白为什么。现在我知道了，是我的负能量。我感恩老师给我就这个接触到这个超密码 Love and Gratitude， 真的很棒，帮助我这个人可以走出这个忧郁症，还有很多东西，就是我里面的心情啊，做东西啊，都有一个方向，a direction。
Yeah.
Yeah，thank you everybody，thank you 超马家人，感恩。
Thank you, May. Eileen will do the translations. Thank you, May.
Yes, thank you, May. Wow, does she look like someone that she has got phobia on stage? No
she
longer,
means
right?
a lot. Yeah.
She is so different right now in this current
Yes.
sharing compared to the last sharing,
Yeah.
right?
And
Yeah.
her eyes is very bright.
Okay, please allow me to translate.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow,
So
good.
May joined Superlife Secret Code back in 2024. At that time, her good friend Annie introduced to her, and Annie was sharing with her about 弟子规, that's the student rule. And she joined and she felt the environment here is like just so positive energy. So because of that, she got attracted. And she, unknowingly what is going to happen, she joined us in the event in July 2024 in Malaysia. So she went to the event, and after the event, when she came back, she just feel lighter, like she has offloaded something off on her shoulder. And then that's where she starts to stay and learn. And at the time, when at the beginning, when everybody asked her to do sharing, she always has this fear and phobia when she come on stage. All right, and somehow she can't control this fear that she has. And Rebecca introduced her about the homework of our practice of 14 homework. And at the time, she was of course very panicky, right? 14 homework. But actually, when she starts to do that, that's where she starts to stay on track. So initially, she didn't know how to practice the essential step 1, 2, 3 in a very correct manner. Just anyhow do lah. Many times we starting, we also mong cha cha, anyhow do one, right? But the more she do, the more she get it right. Okay, but still, she find that she still cannot control her stage fright. And that's where she did some self-reflection, which is a very, very important step in one of our 14 homework. She do a lot of self-reflection, and that's where she starts to uncover all these things actually starts from some inner hatred that she has inside her. Okay, and she want to learn to let go of this burden. Okay, and she did her repentance in a very deep repentance way. She applied a lot of love and gratitude whenever she can, but she still feel sometimes she still has this impatience, right? And she still cannot overcome it. And because of Masters, there's this song 一心向前飞, right? So that she decided that, okay, she wants to fly to US to see our Master Ted-san. So that is a higher level learning. So she joined the US trip and she came back, she felt very different. Okay, and she also attended in last year, September 2025, the Body, Mind and Soul Nourishment Workshop. So I think her soul is already being cleansed. So that's where she can learn to let go a lot of the burden that she has in her. So now she knows how to move forward. She has a better direction. And she's very grateful just by practicing the methods that Master had taught us. She's able to walk out of her phobia. Okay, and before that, when she was sharing with a lot of people that she's sick because she always goes to TCM, right? Headache lah, here pain lah, there pain lah. And when sometimes you don't know where pain, head to toe every day take turns to feel pain. All right. So, but actually now she realized that it's not the sickness that she's thinking of. It's actually her negative energy that's actually overcoming her, overshadowing her already. So that's why now when she learns to emotionally control herself, that's what Master tell us, right? This system teaches us to mobilize our inner natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy. So that's why she is able to take a better control of her life. And I'm very amazed with what she has presented just now, because actually she also come unprepared. Just for her. Wait, today you share. Yeah, but look at her right now. I still remember the first time she shared, she took out a piece of paper, she read from it. The second time she shared, she came out, I think, less than 10 sentences.
She starts to tear.
She starts to tear less than 10 sentences. But today,
Wow.
it's so fluent. Right? Congratulations, May.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
And she's also glowing right now.
Yeah.
In fact, just now we will also say, even Charlie, you know, last time Charlie coming is like, like
Amy,
they never sleep for how long. Amy also. Amy is always smiling right now.
Yeah.
When she first comes, she's more grouchy, right? She's younger. So
Yeah.
because everybody is glowing. Because why?
Everyone is growing. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's also because we are connected with positive people.
People in here.
So the environment will push us to be positive. Like I always say, 10 or 20 people sitting here all smiling, you're alone down there grouchy, you will feel you're out of space, right? So you will learn to smile also. So suddenly when you learn to smile, you realize that actually smiling is not that difficult. You just need a little bit of effort. So for what May has demonstrated to us is really truly self-help, people's help, universe help. If she doesn't want to help herself, right, no matter how many songs she listens to, how many workshops she attend, she also will not kai qiao, she also will not open up. But because she wanted to find the root of the problem. So we always tell ourselves, sometimes problems, we cannot just solve it on the surface. If you don't solve the root of the problem will just keep coming back. All right. I'm so happy for you, May. Thank you.
Remember, she got a soul meal.
Yes, she can't sleep initially when she first joined.
Yeah. Wow.
Just now? Wow. Very good. Yeah. And the thing is that during the time that she up there, I think she has mentioned a lot of key points.
Yes.
Right? A key points to actually tell us it really doesn't matter the time of lessons that you attend, right? But it's about how you yourself absorb all the training. So very importantly is that I see her very attentive in class. Even in Gong Xiu Ke, she will sit there with a notebook. Then after that, she will note down. And she's very good, no? She will remember. Then after that, she will ask things that she doesn't understand. So it's because she wants to improve, right? So Very good. It's exactly what we read just now. The sentence that I said is about the application. Yeah. So happy for you, May. Okay.
All right, thank you, May. Very great sharing. And the sharing actually can help a lot of people who are actually in the route or don't know where to go. So yes, we love people to do sharings to help more people. All right, we are going into our second book, and the reading of the trophy. We are inviting Mr. Xiu and Ming Xiu. Ming Xiu is a special person who requests to read the chapter today. All right, we are going to start from the front page and the page 1 and 2. The front page and front 1 and 2, special words to all the reader, and then we're going to our chapter. All right, we can read together. Mr. Xiu, begin.
Winning the trophy.
Master Texans presents the gift of love to aspiring youths around the world
by
by Master Texan, a world-leading expert in energy management, a world-renowned speaker, a top-selling author, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee.
Page 1. Page 1. Facing this realistic and harsh mundane world, as long as you have made all the necessary preparations, you don't have to panic or feel shame, because you know how to take control of your life. The most glamorous and shining star that is winning the trophy will be you. By Master Texan. Special words to all the readers. Regardless of your age, culture, language, or background, this book will take you on an inspiring journey towards success and achievement in life. As long as you have an open mind and are willing to embrace experimentations, the methods and principles it presents can significantly benefit you.
All right, Mr. Xu will start on the page
Page
29,
29,
on the
chapter
chapter 9. Everyone turn to page 29.
Page 29, 29. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
Okay,
Xu.
I'll start.
Thank
Chapter
you.
9. Young people have greater potentials and are confident enough to achieve success. The younger you are, the greater your potential to be. When you make full use of the knowledge you have learned, you will realize the value of your existence. Your confidence will immediately increase, and your evaluation of yourself will become more and more positive. In this way, you can achieve a cycle of goodness because you have the great expectation of yourself with the confidence to improve various abilities progressively. At this time, you will find that every day is interesting and full of challenges. When you look back and compare it with your life in the past, you will find it completely different from before. Previously, there were a lot of excuses and unwillingness to go to school, and you would not pay attention in class. Now, when the teacher is teaching in class, you understand that you must pay full attention every second because you are working hard for tomorrow. And this knowledge is closely related to the enhancing your future. You must ask yourself every day, why do you need to study well? Because you need to create self-worth in the years to come and harness your determination through repeated self-reflections. The reality of society is not that friendly. The higher your value and abilities, the more people will admire and respect you. On the contrary, if you only have an average value with a minimum abilities and capabilities, chances are that you will be at the mercy of others and dominated by others. This is the unwritten rule of the game in this mundane world. If you recognize the differences,
and have the motivation and drive to work hard and improve yourself in studies, you will naturally thrive. Some people can earn high salaries as soon as they get a job because of their abilities and capabilities, and they cannot be easily replaced by others. Those who are struggling to get a job could be because they lack moral characteristics, and once they get a job, there's nothing significant in the job they are doing, so they can be easily replaced by anyone. When you understand the reality of society and figure out the context of the whole drama of life, you will have an idea. No wonder parents and teachers always urge children to study hard and study every subject diligently. And the overall score must be at least over the required standards. In a different time and space in the future, you will meet all kinds of people, things, and events. Regardless of whether each subject is your major, your personal quality and morality must be maintained at a certain level. Only then will others look upon you with admiration and not look down on you. I believe no one likes the feeling of being despised by others. So hard work, make improvement now, and work hard for your future. Education can help you create a brighter tomorrow. As you continue to accumulate your improvement and achievements, you will have a wonderful future. This is not an encouragement to comfort you. It is the very truth in life. Once knowledge and abilities are aligned with reality, they generate good value and a reason for existence. Values may appear anytime and anywhere. Everything you have learned is crucial and equally important. The above logic will affect a person when they grow up and determine whether they are respected by others, whether they can be at ease and confident to live happily every day, or if they will be scorned by others every day and be scolded all the time, or be driven away by others every day, or they will live a tough life without dignity. When you understand this phenomenon, you will be able to deeply feel that the future is closely connected with every moment of the present. You will be able to have a strong feeling that the future is closely related to every moment of the present. Thus, you will mobilize the motivation to move forward and persist with determination to study well in all your school subjects.
Okay, gratitude to Master Sun, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to everyone on sitting here. Chapter 10. Connect education with reality to create practical values. I wonder if you ever heard of some cases where primary school students are granted invention permits. There are many cases around the world. These children can apply what they have learned at a young age and combine their ingenuity to invent something useful, making their ideas constructed in their minds come to life and into a real product. You can integrate your creativity and talents with what you have learned anytime and anywhere during your studies. You will develop greater confidence and feel closer to benefiting the world. For example, today you are studying English at school. Tomorrow, you happen to meet a foreigner on the road asking for directions. You can immediately express comfortably to guide him or her. This is your ability to show an extraordinary sense of presence. This kind of thing, sense of existence, can only be created by oneself. And the most practical way is to rely on education to acquire the relevant knowledge and abilities. The process of studying must be flexible and thorough with a deep understanding of the subject. You are not studying for others, but for your own benefit to accumulate various knowledge and skills in preparation to meet all future challenges. In this way, you will feel extremely happy every day and no longer complain about going to school, doing homework, or being unwilling to work hard for the examinations anymore. Because now you have already know that you need to apply the knowledge you have learned into the daily life activities and really prepare for a good future. If the pattern you invented is widely accepted and has commercial value that can benefit the public, then those big companies may rush to buy the rights to use the patent from you. Your creation may be a product to benefit many more people in this world. You can also propose a brand new theory of modeling process. Perhaps your idea will improve the positive thinking of people in the world today that could revolutionize changes in human mentality. This may help the betterment and convergence, convenience of the public in the world. Just like the founder of Google, he studied the calculation model of computer searches and research and invented a different process of traditional method of sorting results based on keywords and frequency of occurrence. The development of the Google search engine in the internet website can accurately analyze the search relevancy. His invention has greatly benefited mankind and the world. If the founder of Google company did not have the foundation of basic knowledge he has studied since childhood, it would be impossible to achieve what he had achieved today. Whether you discover your own interest and after going through diligently study, every bit of success will accumulate into valuable resources and capitals you can then convert into commercial use, and the value suddenly skyrocket. Human beings have unlimited potential. With your interest, you can create an incredible future. I would like to encourage all in the students or whatever current stage of life to never underestimate themselves, to learn with an open heart, to keep an eye on the development of world trends, and to absorb and accumulate as much useful knowledge as possible. Eventually, you will be able to transform into a position of unparalleled value, accomplish many aspects in the material, and win the trophy in all aspects. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Siu and Min Siu. Wow, double Siu. And both have very powerful voice. Do you realize that? Wow. Okay, so winning the trophy is something that I always tell ourselves is always not meant for just younger people, right? We also need to win the trophy in many, many aspects. We want to win a trophy as a housewife at home. We want to win a trophy as a mother. We want to win a trophy as a daughter. We want to win a trophy as a colleague to somebody. We want to win a trophy as a stranger to somebody as well. Because what's very important is when we're able to win a trophy, we have enhance our own self-worth. And that's where we increase our own self-value. And when you become a valuable person, directly or indirectly, you'll be able to impact on someone else's life. So in the video about this Yu Jian Xing Fu, right, encountering happiness. So it's actually Master is saying that in this rapidly changing society, the choices of values and the shift in people's heart are shaping the direction of the world right now. Because a lot of things is based on our choice, right? What we want to do. Okay, we can decide to say yes, we can decide to say no. So, and with now all this kind of trend in Singapore, especially in the worldwide, with the AI trend and everything, somehow the shape of the world, what the direction, how is it going, sometimes are very much at this moment affected by impacted by a lot of people. So if 10 people input bad things, what you get bad things. But if 10 people can input valuable things, the outcome is always valuable. Okay, and moral principles are increasingly overlooked. That's why Master keeps stressing, especially in the last few weeks of his global online class, he keeps telling us the importance of having moral, right? 我们要有道. Okay, and he's saying that this is very, very important because we're only when we have these moral virtues and principles in us, then we can only uphold the fundamental values of being and living in a very right manner. So I think it's very well connected to today's reading chapter. So young people, they have great potential. So especially that sometimes we say that, Chaoma seems to have be a lot for old people. Only old people can connect. Actually not true. If you look across now Singapore as well as Malaysia, There's more and more younger people coming in. And actually now I feel that more and more younger people need trauma, right? Because a lot of the young people, I have relatives, children graduated, stay at home for 2 years already. It's not that because they are not equipped. They are very knowledgeable. They are very skillful people with a lot of skill set, especially people from IT. I think you can find a job very easily, right, if you have an IT background. But he just simply refused to go and find a job. And when I look at it and I analyze, I was telling my husband, it's because why? Now the younger generation, they are very well pampered. They are provided with 4 rooms, right? 4 walls for you to stay. You have a room comfortably for you. You're hungry, you tell your mother, Mommy, I want to eat chicken rice today. Mommy, tomorrow morning buy roti prata for me. So food is always served on your table because you got no financial commitment. You don't have to pay for the house. You stay with your parents won't collect rental from you, right? So then they find that because of that, they become taking things for granted. So imagine 2 years not looking for a job and how your resume is going to look like, and you're a fresh grad. So when people interview you, hey, how come you graduate in 2024, now 2026, you have not gone for any job? I cannot imagine how is he going to answer, because it's really shown that he is not making effort to go find a job. And when we ask the parents, hey, how come your son is still haven't got a job, nothing suitable? And the parents' answer is, leave it to him lah. And I feel this is very, very wrong, because that means the parents are not teaching them the right things already from home. As we were young, I think a lot of old saying we already know, right? How this person behave is whether 他有没有家教嘛, how this person is being brought up, right? So you can see from a person's character. So even he may be brought up in a very well-mannered boy, but then at this critical stage of life where he's stepping into a second stage of their life, okay? But if they're not making effort to make things happen for themselves, I cannot imagine down the road, okay, how is he going to form a family? How is he going to support a family? And how is he going to even teach his children? Because I feel that he's already not doing it in the right manner. So when we see all these things happening, the more I tell ourselves that actually the younger people really need Super Life Seeker Code, right? We are so grateful that nowadays we see quite a few young hosts in Singapore, right? We have Jet, we have Ziyun. And Ziyun started learning Super Life Seeker Code from a very young age when she was still schooling, because her mother, which is a very long time member with us from Malaysia, is also a host, Sandy, because Sandy brought her up in the journey going through Super Life Seeker Code. So, and when she comes in, you see, for them, very fast, they can understand, they can apply, and then now they're impacting their lives to help more younger people. So I think very importantly, adding values to our life doesn't matter at which age of our life, we need to add value to ourselves. And in chapter 10, we says we need to connect education with reality to create practical values. So same thing, right? We need to connect with whatever is available in today's trend, right? So we have so many AI tools to help us, but sometimes we must know that we need to use AI correctly, right? That's why even with the video, it's so helpful. Last time, we have to wait for translation to come out. We wait for years, also translation never come out, right? And then we also translate, maybe we get the wrong thing. But right now with this AI technology on the YouTube, so many of Master's YouTube, you just click your settings, change to English, then you can actually, and it's actually almost quite good, you know. Yeah, the main thing is the gist of the event. And AI is like that. The more you feed your AI, the terms that they're going to use is more and more like what we always say. Yeah, it become like you have your vocabulary is like shared with your AI. Okay, so all this, when connecting with the current trend to uplift ourselves, is so important. And very importantly, I think it says here that we need to accumulate various knowledge and skills in preparation to meet all future challenges. So that's exactly why we are here learning. We are here to learn, to gain our knowledge. And very important thing is we are here to learn to gain our wisdom. When we have uplifted our wisdom, you'll find that a lot of things gets easier for you, because somehow, ding, you can think, oh, I know Rebecca is from the nursing industry. She's able to help me to do something. Maybe, you know, you can cut short a little bit of process here and there when you want to do some problem solving. So wisdom is, some people are born with maybe a high IQ, but they may not have high EQ, right? We have a lot of this kind of problem, right? So what I find that when you have got more wisdom, somehow it's interrelated to our so-called our art of speaking, our art of communicating, indirectly we actually improve our EQ also. So, and this is very, very important. Like, you know, I've got a lot of friends who are very high flyers. Maybe because too high flyers already, end up their EQ is really zero, but the IQ is super good. But because of that, it turns out sometimes you cannot become a good leadership, right? In today's world especially, it's very different from last time. Last time, what the bosses say, we say yes. Now what the bosses say, everybody got a lot of ideas. And sometimes you have to admit that the younger generation, they really got better ideas than our time already. So we need to learn from people from different walks of life. Okay, so all this comes in where we call accumulating our knowledge and our skill. So that's exactly why we keep encouraging everybody not to miss Master's big event. Because at every event, you know, he will enlighten us with different thing. Okay, so if you have time, okay, mark down on your calendar on July 25th and 26th. And later I'll share with you the English poster is out. And this time round, I found the poster is very bling, bling, bling. It's like everything you see is so bling, bling, bling. Yeah, you just feel like the goal is there for you to go and to go and grip it, you know. Okay, so if you have time, mark on your calendar, July 25th and 26th. Do join us for the trip to Penang. But just to let you know, the people behind the scene organizing the trip to Penang, like myself and Rebecca, Mr. Ho, we are part-timer travel agent. So we are not travel agent per se. So maybe in some way, some of the things may create a little bit inconvenience to you. You have to do some, maybe filling out a form on yourself. So do bear with us because we are also doing this at our out of work timing. Okay,
Yes.
so but we
Alright.
try to accommodate whatever requests that the students, the members will have, because ultimately we don't want you to miss the chance to meet Master in person. Okay, right,
Yes.
Rebecca?
Yes, okay. We are going to invite our friends from Malaysia. Hi, Catherine. I'll pass the mic to you for sharing.
Hi,
Good.
can everyone hear me?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, gratitude to Master Tatsan, gratitude to the universe, gratitude to Grandpa, Sun Grandpa, and good evening, everyone. Gratitude to everyone. Thank you for inviting me to share my like the gifts that I receive, and what I've gained from learning Super Life Secret Code. Okay, I'm actually from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and I'm actually 29 this year. So I joined Super Life Secret Code when I was still in my uni days in 2019, end of 2019, right? So a friend of mine actually introduced me to Super Life Secret Code, but at the time, right, my heart is not open. Like 导师, master always said that we have to open our heart. 我们要心门打开, then only we'll gain whatever which is being taught by master. So, although my heart wasn't open, right, but I want to see why so many people has gained from this system, because during that period, a lot of people share about what they have gained, like in terms of like relationship with parents, and then like work, and then health, and so on. So I actually take the first step to join Master Tatsan's this workshop, music concert and workshop. But I remember at the time, right, I don't understand at all. Like it's my first time, so I just and my heart was closed, you know. And then I remember the person that sit next to me, right, is a person that I just like acquaintance. So he said that, how come you are so young, but you look like you have been through a lot in your life? It's like you look so like my face very black lah, he said. So I didn't notice until he said that. Then I was like, okay, then there must be something wrong with me. Like my heart isn't open, and then my face very black. Then after the workshop, right, then I started to listen the sharing, because that time was MCO, right? So I started to listen sharings from people around the world from Super Life Secret Code, how it changes their life. So one of it is that it says about the relationship with the parents, how they get better and better just with love and gratitude, and also repentance. So I give it a try because I feel like my relationship with my dad is very bad because he is a very, very strict dad. He has lots of rules. If let's say we don't follow his rules, right, then he would get really angry. And then like he put a lot of pressure, no matter like it's studies or even lifestyle, right? He gives a lot of pressure to me. So I feel very stressed. Like people's childhood is like you have fun, watch TV and go play around. But mine is like study, study, study. I have to keep studying. So that kind of hatred is in me. That I and then for my university, right, people have their own chance to choose what they want, but I only can listen to my dad because that's what he want for me. So I really hated my dad that time because I feel like what it's my life, why I cannot choose what I want, right? So and then but because I want to improve the relationship with him, so I started using love and gratitude. And slowly, right, until the second time I joined Master Tetsun's workshop and the music concert, right? Then suddenly after that class, I feel like I don't hate him anymore, but I love him. Because I remember like last time I keep telling myself that once I get a job, I'm gonna leave this house and do whatever I want. But after that workshop, that kind of hate towards him actually disappeared. So I was like, how come that I have these huge like changes inside me? Because it's not easy to actually like let go because it's been like so many years, right? Then slowly my relationship with my dad become better and better. And then whatever he said to me, right, um it's no longer nagging, but it's more like love. So that was like Master always said that once our love and gratitude is on point, we will feel that our heart becomes softer and softer. And then whatever he say, you will feel like, oh, it's so sweet that he cares for me, something like that. So this is very important because if let's say if I keep having this kind of hatred towards him, right, then my life will be in a very, very deep sadness. Because if let's say the relationship with parents is so bad, right, no matter where you go, you feel like you don't work well because it's always connected. Yeah, your emotions actually affect a lot. Then the second gifts that I received is the relationship with my brother. So I also hated him. So because like that's why I feel like my life is full of hatred. Like I hate this person, I hate that person. Then after that, only I realized that it's because um I very 小气, like I very close-minded, and then everything I like to calculate. Yeah, so then I practice love and gratitude with him, right? Then slowly, our relationship become better and better. Because I remember when I was young, I keep bullying him like a lot. So when I grew up, right, and I learned super life super code, I know that that is very, very bad to my brother and also to myself and also to my parents, because if I don't love my brother, meaning that I don't love my parents. So and then our relationship become better and better. So until now, right, whenever we have problems, right, we will look at each other for help. Yeah, and then both of us with a new handphone for my dad. So I feel like this is not what I expected before I learned Super Life Secret Code. Yeah, so this is my second gift. And then the third gift is actually my health. So I have menses problem last time. So um, I have problem. So I go for Chinese medicine. And the only thing is to eat medicine. That's how I get my menses. So and then at a point of time that I feel like I should stop it. And then at that time I also learned super secret code, right? And then it's very weird because there is like about 8 months that my menses is not I don't have menses for 8 months. And then every time I notice if I go for Master Tetsan music concert or workshop, right, my menses will come. So if let's say Master Tetsan 1 year got 4 workshops, right, then I will have 4 menses that year. And then gradually, when your positive energy increases, right, then it's more regular compared to last time without eating any medication. Yeah, so this is the thing that I feel like, oh, how come it's so, like, I don't say magical, but it just heals like that without medication. Okay, so and then the fourth gift that I received is my job. So I have a very good job right now. This is my second job. So um, um, yeah, by the way, my boss is a Singaporean and then he has another branch in Malaysia. So Master, I remember Di Zigui always said that if let's say if you want to have a good career in your life, you should follow a good boss, a with 德行 with good 德行. So this boss, right? He's very he cares for everyone, and then he gave me about 6 months time to learn. Okay, so I joined this company back in 2022 end of May, and then by the end of December, which is when they announce your bonuses and your salary increment. So I was surprised that I actually only worked for 6 years and I'm still learning phase. I'm still at the learning phase, but he gave me about 5 digits bonus Malaysia ringgit. Yeah, so it's very surprising because it's not common. And then I had 5% increment. And then from then onwards, I feel like and another thing why I feel like I've when I'm in a good company is that my boss always tell me that no matter how far you go, no matter how many years of experience that you have, if let's say you are not humble, then you will drop to the you will not get respect from other people. So he always tell me that even though now he's like 50 plus, he is always humble and always learning new things so that he can keep up with things like because the world keep changing, right? So he said that to me. So I feel like if I follow this boss, right, I will learn a lot of things. And yes, truly I do learn a lot of things, no matter in my no matter my or my like lifestyle. He gave me a lot of advices. Yeah, and then I remember Master Tetsan said that we have to set a goals for ourselves, like certain. If let's say you want to achieve certain things, right, you have to set a goals. You have to set the goal, and then slowly you work towards it. And then certain is so important because that the things that you set right will actually true. So if let's say you set to be number one, right, then you will become number one. That is what I feel throughout these few years. So actually, I'm the youngest in my company, and then there are a lot of more experienced colleagues. Okay, and then we are one of our job is being a trainer. So we have trained our clients to use the software. So I'm in a software company, and they always say like, oh, you are very. They always praise those colleagues that they are good at training because it's part of our job. And then that time, right, I told myself that although I'm the youngest, I must be the top one best trainer in the company. So just a few months, with just a few months hard working on that part, I actually became the top one trainer. Because if you imagine, I have like colleagues which is 50 years old, 40 years old, 30 years old, and I was just about 20 plus only. So this experience and this gift from the universe, right, make me make me feel like if let's say you want to reach or you want to get a certain thing, you want to reach a certain goal, it's not because of how old you are. Doesn't mean that you're young then you cannot achieve it. That's what Master Tetsan always tell us. Yeah, so this is another gift that I received. And then and another thing that is on my increment this year is that I actually got 16% of increment compared like to so many years ago. So I mean, compared to last year, I got a 16% increment. So it's actually equal to, although I'm still at the same position, but it's equal to if it's equal to a promotion, or if you're going to a new company, like you jump to another company. So I feel like if you practice Super Life Secret Code correctly, then all these gifts are comes to you. It doesn't have to chase for the things that you want. Yeah, like Master Tetsan say, 不求自得. Yeah, thank you. So this is my sharing. Yeah, thank you so much for all listening.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Patrick. Yes, 29 years old. Wow, such a young girl. Very good sharing. Yes, same age as my son. Wow, you see, the father is learning, and then yet they actually a whole family are learning in Super Life Secret Code. It's very simple. What she said that wow, she last time were very with angry with anyone. 看人家的不对. Now what we learn, 看他的好. So it's very important where each time we go to the events, and especially on the Sunday class in our global class, what we actually learn is from Master. Every Sunday, we actually pick up something that Master is actually talking about. How come he know what happened? We didn't do it. So always that every Sunday, there is everything, there's something that we pick it out. So very grateful to Master Ted Sun too. And that what she mentions that she had increment, but she also stay in the same positions. Yes, this is not the first time I hear a few of them. My cousin just last week got increment also, but she also thinks that she don't need a promotion because anyway, her salary has increased quite a lot. So this is given by the universe, and this is grateful that we learn young. And just now, Eileen mentions like Ziying, I think almost same age as this Catherine. Yes, so we have young people here. Ming Xiu is young too, and our Sing Mei all are very young, and we are young too. Yeah, we are always young. Yes, we are learning. If Master tell us that 活到老学到老, so we really that we have this system. We just follow, and what she mentions, once you open heart to this path, to this Super Life Secret Code, you will sure gain something. But we have to follow the book. Just now, Eileen mentions the applications that we apply. We have to, after we apply, we know how to manipulate our own self, our own life. Yeah, Eileen?
Yes, thank you, Rebecca. Wow, thank you, Catherine. She's very young. Okay, when she says she's 29, I was like, I thought she's just a student, right? She looks so young. And because of course, we're having a happy life. When you're happy, you tend to look younger and younger every day. So you see, just by practicing, and she used a very good keyword, practice correctly, right? So when you practice in the right manner, she has overcome relationship problem, she have overcome health problem, she have overcome career problem. All right, so just to probably just add on a little bit, when she talked about attending events and then her menstruations regulated, right? Of course, it may be, sounds so funny, your menses don't come, then you attend event, your menses come. Actually, I think just to clarify that, because during of all these events, sometimes because our heart is more composed, we learn to breathe in a more complete manner as we do it along with Masters when he lead us in his visualization. So actually, when you breathe correctly, you know how to breathe deeply and release deeply. It actually helps to regulate a lot of things inside our body. So as women, we all know, right? When your menstruation cycle, actually many times it involves in terms of your circulation, your blood circulation also. Okay, so because I think in the workshop, when they learn all the breathing, is somehow has caused some help to her. All right, so I think that's one thing I just need to clarify. And of course, you see, for her career, it's a second job, but her boss seems to be someone that's 很有道德的人, huh? He had been telling her a lot of things. So you see, she's so blessed that she got a good leadership. So when you're a good leadership, that's where sometimes you will gain better knowledge, and you probably will have a better chance to learn even things faster and faster. Okay, we have a little bit of time, a little bit of challenge to the IT. Maybe can we do a search of the song 记得你的好? Okay, so since we have a little bit of time today, I thought let's do a little bit of exercise. Okay, because today, so happened, May sharing and Catherine sharing talk about the use of hatred in their life. Okay, so let's do a little bit of practice. Think of one person, okay, one person that you think of right now. You're going to write down, using the span of the time of one song, 记得你的好, write down things that you remember how this person has done well for you. Or maybe you can say, let's say Mr. Xu, 记得你的好. I can always say that, 他每次买咖啡给我. Yeah, that could be 记得他的好. So one thing, I mean not one thing, one person that you think of, write down as many things as you can to that person that you remember that person good things. Okay, it can be someone that you have some resentment over, that you want to try to overcome this hatred on this person, or it could be someone that you have long ago have not contacted this person, but you want to reconnect, or it could be someone that is very close to you every day, but the more you remember this person's good deeds, the more you will learn to be grateful to this person. So we want to do this exercise so that we can uplift our level of gratefulness. Okay?
This is undoubtedly
so you can do it on your handphone. If you prefer to write on pen and paper, let us know. We will pass some paper to you. If not, we can take out our phone, you go to your notes or go to your own WhatsApp. Just think of the person and then we write down what you can remember what this person has done good. Me, Shanice, sorry, me. Okay, let's begin. Okay, we try to participate in this exercise because this will make us think.
Yeah, now the sharer was mentioning after she practiced 记得你的好, her heart soft like tofu. This is what she mentions to me. Yeah, using the line of the song to express out your heart.
这恩情从此忘不了，直到天荒地老，就是在意你的好，天天回味总是不能少。温暖结一滔滔，在海的哪里找？微微笑，朝朝总记得你的好。你能幸福就好，快乐就好，相随浓浓祝福。天涯海角，不计较你给了多少，只在乎你我浅浅的笑。不论是在哪里，好奇妙，总记得你的好，但愿会知道深爱是永远会记得你对我的好。
Mr. Ho 会不会写新慧姐？记得你的好。next week 我们请新慧姐来分享。
我会记得你的好，这恩情从此忘不了。直到天荒地老，就是在意你的好，天天回味总是不能少。温暖结一滔滔，在欢乐哪里找？追追暮朝朝，总记得你的好。你能幸福就好，快乐就好，相随浓浓祝福。天涯海角，不计较你给了多少，只在乎你我浅浅的笑。不论是在哪里，好奇妙，觉得你的好，但愿会知道，深爱是用一些追记得你对我的好。
记得你的好。It's a very good song. So you always think of the opposite. Yeah, just a little thing to share. I was angry with my husband because sometimes he's very, very forgetful.
Same,
But
same, my
the other side, I reflected because he's good in digit. I used to ask him, whose number is this? What number is it? He can recall all the digit number and he can tell me. So this is the part of the good things for him. So I'm grateful with him also. So we actually turned out to be grateful to each other. Yeah, very grateful to Master, the main thing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, I see May 真的很用心的在写。
Mm.
Yeah, and I see Lai Lai writing but keep smiling and smiling and smiling. So I know as she write, her level of love and the level of gratefulness is
feeling.
uplifted. Yeah, Mr. Siu and Shirley is that they never write, but I can see words are going through their thoughts. You know, the only thing is that I want to ask them, why don't you hold hand and sing together? Yeah. So you see, for everybody's expression, right?
Yeah.
Amy also, wow, very dedicated
Writing,
writing. Clara also, right?
Yeah.
And Adeline and Sen Mei always quietly, but Adeline is down there, wow, keying. I cannot see because 我有老花眼，我看不到。But I can see everybody try to put an effort, right? Even
Yeah.
for Jean, I think she wrote a few, maybe not a lot. Yeah, because but this is a big step,
Mm.
right? A big step for yourself.
Mm.
Because the minute you try to remember something good, naturally positivity will come out.
Yes.
And sometimes when it starts to think, you will tear. Why you will tear? Because you realize that how come I never thought about that person in such way? Why I only always blame him? Why every time bang the door, right? So when during those days when I start to listen to this song, it also enlightened me so much, right? So then I start to look at my husband. I start to think of all the things he have done well, done good for our family, for my daughter, for my parents' family, for his parents' family. I think 他真的是顶顶瓜的一个好老公. It's just that I didn't know how to appreciate him. Right. Anybody like to come and share what you have right?
Uncle Dick.
Uncle Dick
Yep.
有写吗？来，Clara can share what you want to write. 记得你的好，来，没事没事，come Clara.
Just have a short sharing. Later we have
On
a
this
few.
topic about 记得你的好, who you can, if you don't want to tell us that person, it's okay. All right, you can keep it to yourself, but you can talk about what you have remembered well.
Yeah,
with this person.
mine has to have context lah. Cannot be don't say who, otherwise don't make sense. So I was actually thinking of my father. I mean, I always love him very much, but I would say that lately when he gets forgetful and communication becomes a little bit more difficult because he also have hearing difficulty. So there are times when I feel there's the kind of like a drop in the level that we can really exchange, right? So I'm also then recalling lah, like why, in what way has he really how should I say really enriched my life? Okay, so when I was really young, I mean because I'm the youngest daughter, right? Travel. Actually, I don't know how they manage. 5 of us, and then we take public transport, and then I'll fall asleep on the bus. Then actually, when it's reaching, they'll be trying to wake me up, like, "Hey, wake up, Xiao Xiao, wake up already." But then sometimes I actually really don't know lah. But sometimes I do lah. But very very tired ma, so I will sleep. Then he'll be carrying. And I remember very vividly that there was a time that he was lamenting to my mom, "Yeah, maybe I'm getting weaker, or like heavier." I mean, like it's very 凶啦，很吃力to carry the daughter. But actually, then I myself was secretly laughing lah. I'm becoming bigger, of course I'm heavier lor. It's not because it's weaker, right? So then the other parts that really I'm very 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 grateful is school days. Yeah. So my mom is a wonderful mother, very caring and all that, but she is not an early waker. So my father is the one, to daily make sure all of us are awake, and then like using all sorts of manner. I mean, not the gentlest like pia pia pia. Still go back to sleep. Oh, come and wake you again. Make sure that you wake up, and then we might not want to take our breakfast because not enough time. Want to rush for the bus already. And he invented this dish. I remember so vividly, which is making Milo using, make sure that it's really boiling hot water. Beat 1 egg inside, so it's become like almost as semi cooked like that, right? Like soft boil inside. Then you can just drink it down.
Wow,
One
that's a new secret recipe.
meal in a cup, So Gilda like don't agree with this recipe. Now I also cannot imagine drinking it anymore lah.
Gilda, try that tomorrow morning. Serve that to Clara tomorrow morning.
No, no longer. Yeah, but I mean, so it really is like very grateful that he, because of course it's also his own upbringing. not too long ago when I got to know a gentleman, not so young, who teaches elderlies to write 自传, really like autobiography. So then I also help my father, and I know that for my dad, right, the going to school, going to work hungry is an absolute no-no because of his own prior experience, especially during wartime. Yeah, because he lived through the end of like Second World War, right?
Yes.
And then there was actually also a period of time that my grandpa make him go and borrow rice, borrow this. So he doesn't want anybody to go hungry. So always make sure, that we must have something in the stomach, otherwise we'll be weak. Otherwise, no energy. So always make sure. And the other part that I really appreciate my father for is that I think there's some part that is very similar, which is that, it is not all about being 精, right? He's not the most 精. In fact, he is 很厚道, right? And then, so he can be taken advantage of. Sometimes I can hear that my mom gets a bit frustrated lah, like, yeah, why like so gong, like, like feels as if he is taken advantage of. But I don't even know how to translate 厚道 actually, but it's just really a very honest man. He is not bothered even if he knows he's somewhat being taken advantage of, because he does believe in, like, in fact, I jotted down a few things like 成语啊, 大智若愚. It's like, sometimes, and also 难得糊涂 lah. So sometimes it's okay to not be too calculative or too 精, right? Where make sure that, oh, I'm not cheated by anyone, because in fact there are times when you can afford it, yeah, let people take the larger share, or that don't have to be super calculative about it.
Yeah. So,
So
so you can actually translate it as he's being very sincere and generous. He's actually kind and honest. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kind
she has
gentleman.
got customers, right? In fact, this yeah, our dear friend who didn't come today, the lady,
Irene,
the one who also stay in Punggol.
Angeline.
Yeah, Angeline's mom
Oh,
actually
okay.
was her family used to patronize my dad.
Oh, what a small
My
world.
dad cuts hair, yeah, so
Right.
he's a hairdresser. And anyway, so what I wanted to say is that so people will share with him, and he kind of rejoice for others, like, whether it's a good marriage or get good result or whatever, the customers really like to talk to him. So I find that these are all kind of really good virtues lah that he has, right?
Yes.
Maybe it may not be like the most treasured in our current day and age, but I really find that, these are things that we resonate. So there are times when I also, speak up on his behalf, or sometimes it's just general sharing, to say that it's okay. We don't have to always have like the best deal lah, right? And then he will, like give me big thumb like that, like
That's
很
nice.
认可 lah, very like very approving of such attitude. So anyway, that's what I wrote down.
Very
Thank you.
good. Thank you. So you see, when you write down good, you will be very joyful when you share, right? So when you're joyful, naturally your positive energy just go up, right? So we don't want to always we want to use such an opportunity to create. We would like to 营造, right? We want to create our own positive energy also. Especially sometimes maybe you're alone, traveling on a plane, or somehow you're just walking alone somewhere. Sometimes you might want to pity yourself, "Oh, why I travel alone." So instead of doing that, why not create a different thing, create a different scenario? You can. That's why we say that we can actually control ourselves, right? Instead of thinking things that's bad, which you are inviting negative energy, why not doing simple things like this? All right, there's many things that master songs can actually help us to actually learn to pen down things, and by doing that, it actually allow us to do a lot of self-reflection also, right? Indirectly, those things that Clara's dad has done for her, she can reflect. Did she do the same for David? Right? Would she have educated David in a different way? Right? So all these things, that's why we say that why 弟子规 is also so important, because it's really passed down. Right? So we learn that, so we want to make sure we pass down the right way of educating, so that our future, our children, or even our nieces and nieces can be brought up as a very upright person. All right. So, and this is where the younger generation is really so important right now. Yeah, it's so important, so important. Okay, would you like to share a
Yes.
video of the
Yeah.
upcoming event?
Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look on screen. Right, so for some of the videos, we already have English subtitles. Some of them we don't have that yet. I think the one I'm sharing today is the English subtitle is not ready. Yeah, so do bear with us.
古人早有智慧，《黄帝内经》言：“百病生于气，止于阴。”这句话揭示了身心健康与声音、音律之间的微妙关系。当人情绪郁结、气机不畅，百病由此而生；而当音律共振心灵，能量重新流动，生命便可重获和谐。这正是超级生命密码音乐的核心价值。透过音律，滋养身心，转化人生。音乐能触动最深层的情感，打开心门，让被压抑的情绪得到释放。在快节奏、压力巨大的现代生活中，许多人不自觉地积累了负能量，进而引发身心失衡。而当我们沉浸于超码音乐时，旋律与能量波动相互交织，带来深层的安定与舒缓。这不仅仅是听觉的享受，更是一种灵魂的调频与校正。超码音乐与一般音乐不同，超码音乐蕴含着特殊的能量密码。这些音律不仅有艺术之美，更承载了天地宇宙的频率。当我们专注聆听，心境自然沉淀，能量自然流转，许多过去无法解开的结会在不知不觉间松动。这是超码音乐的神奇之处，它不是外在强加的力量，而是引领我们回归内在本源，与天地共振。气是生命的根本，阴是气的良方。当我们心情愉悦时，身体自会健康；当我们陷入低频情绪时，疾病便容易滋生。超码音乐透过正向频率，帮助我们转化忧虑、愤怒、恐惧等负面能量，使心灵回到平和、喜悦与光明。这种由阴引导的能量转换，正是改造人生的起点。修补身心不是偶然的事件，而是需要持续的滋养。每天抽出一段时间，静下心来，让自己完全沉浸在超码音乐的旋律中，就像进行一场能量的沐浴。当身心被音乐调和，潜意识被正能量灌注，思维更清晰，行动更有力，生命也会逐渐走向光明与圆满。许多人见证过，当自己持续浸润于超码音乐，心境变得柔和，关系变得和谐，健康逐步改善，甚至人生的困境也迎来转机。这不是幻觉，而是因作为能量的载体，正在默默地调整我们的生命频率。当我们与音乐同频共振，人生自然会被推动到更高的境界。超码音乐不只是旋律的流淌，而是天地能量的回响，它能抚慰心灵，化解郁结，并引领人生迈向幸福与圆满。当我们真正体验到百病生于气，止于阴的智慧，就会明白，音乐不仅能修补身心，更能改造人生。诚挚地邀请您，让我们一起把音化作桥梁，把爱当作方向。当我们选择信任爱，生命将不只是转动运势，而是走进一段真正属于自己的编程人生。让我们一起携手走向光明，迎向丰盛，幸福的光耀星辰。
And yes, we have the English poster of this event that we like to share with you. Okay, so
Yeah.
believe in love, reprogram your life, step into a radiant new journey. All right, so this is an event that we were talking about happening in July in Penang, July 25th and July 26th. So in this event, the few keywords that we see there, Okay, we want to be awakened of our inner light. We want to transform limiting patterns. We want to trust in the power of love. We want to realign with our true path and rise into a higher frequency life. Okay, so this is the event that's happening in Penang. Though it stays here online, actually online applies to the overseas members in Taiwan or US or Australia. Okay, but in Singapore, we will all be going to Malaysia. So because Singapore and Malaysia is really very near, okay, so that's why we want to encourage everybody to join us to actually join into this event so that we can reshape ourselves, we can reprogram our lives as we step into a radiant new journey. And Master will be there in person with us.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and we are going to wrap up soon. And just let everyone knows that this Sunday, the global class is at 10:30. There is in classroom, LTC and PTC here. So we will actually get to see Master on Zoom. And then from there, after the class, we can actually, Master will lead us to a visualizations, the meditations. So welcome everyone, see everyone on Sunday at 10:30. And we have class going on for tomorrow and Saturday too. Our elites class in both classroom. All right, thank you everyone and good night everyone. Well, gratitude to our Master Ted-san, gratitude to our overseas friends and gratitude to everyone here tonight. Thank you.
All right. Gratitude to everyone. Thank you.